About we got John Hopkins, the Child Sex Abuse Center, hires a trans professor, 34, who was forced to resign from Virginia School for defending pedophiles as minor attracted persons. What up, people? Sam BX, what up, though? Blessings upon blessings. Pep Riley, what up, though? Got a couple things to talk about. We got people identifying as trans racism. What's going on with that? And the best one of all, Karma the baddest. What up, Karma the baddest? Says men have better sex with emotionally unstable women. How true is that? I'm back. They gave me my lives back, so we back. What up, though? Blessings upon blessings. What's going on? Let me share this live. What up, Karma the baddest? How's everything? Hope everything is good on your end. On this Friday, you know the grand be dead. It ain't what it used to be. Just cooling and vibing, chilling with my little elephant right here. You know what I'm saying? We fancy today. We fancy. You know what I'm saying? We fancy today. See that? We fancy today. That's good. That's good. You know how it is. We woke up another day. I can't complain, right? With all the bullshit going on. Just gotta be grateful we woke up today. Everybody ain't wake up today. So I feel you. As good as it's gonna get. You know what I'm saying? But what do y'all think about that? People are identifying themselves as other races. A person named London says they identify as Korean after cosmetic surgeries. So they took cosmetic surgeries to make themselves seem Korean, Asian. I think that's an insult. You know what I'm saying? To and a disrespect. You know what I'm saying? You cannot just say you're Asian. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the Dave Chappelle joke when he made a point at saying you can't just say you a girl if you a boy and vice versa. It's like if he was walking around saying he was Asian, y'all look at him like he was stupid. You know what I'm saying? And he made a valid point with that shit. He definitely made a valid point with that. You know what I'm saying? It's like how you walking around talking about you've done surgeries and you feel like you Asian. Go to Asia with that shit and see what they do to your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? Just like you go to any other of these countries with these gender binaries and pansexual and this, that, and the third. Go over there with that bullshit so you see what happens to your stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? They gonna show you Asian nigga. Me Chinese, me so slick. Shit. Definitely an epic fail. Definitely an epic fail. She does not, or he does. I don't even know whether it was a guy or a girl. But look at this guy. What has this person done? What has this person done? Oh fool.
I identify as Korean. I used to live in Korea. I was living there for 1 year. I love the culture. I love the history, the people. I put myself through a lot of pain. I've had a lot of surgical procedures to have more of a Korean aesthetic. I spent a lot of time learning the language, learning how to cook Korean foods. I came out earlier this year showing that to the world. People didn't really get it. Not everybody will understand.
Nigga said people ain't really get it. Not everybody gonna understand.
And I think it is very, very hard.
No, fool. Of course we not gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? We just because we like a culture doesn't mean we're gonna try to imitate that culture, you know what I'm saying? Or act like we're that culture, like you want me to look at you like you Asian, you fucking let me not curse. Let me not get let me not get angry over here at this fools. But they tripping. They tripping with that. She said, not gonna lie, here she gave me vibes of trying to be black because of the braids. Right. Like, all right, man, I'm gonna just be black. Fuck it. I ain't know what it's trying to be. I don't know if it's trying to be a boy or girl trying to be a boy, a white person trying to be Asian or a black person trying to be white and Asian. I really ain't understand what that shit really was all about. You know what I'm saying? I'm confused myself. I'm confused with this bullshit. She said, I have never seen Asian, etc., in braids unless they were raised out here in the hood. That is a fact. That is a fact, Mundo. And even barely that, it gotta be one of them Asians that been like skateboarding and shit, and they're hip as fuck, and they're like you said, born and raised here. You know what I'm saying? But right. Ain't no Asian coming from motherfucking Korea. Ain't no Korean person coming from Korea with them braids unless they K-pop or something, you know what I'm saying? And barely, you know what I'm saying? K-pop or whatever them shits is, them little Korean bands that's popping now. Yo, Rick Flair, my nigga, my nigga, what up, my man? My man. What up, though, Rose? How's everything? You already know we smoking like we joking, man. Glad you joined. We talking about this lady who's transracial. She says she or he, I don't know what it is. Talking about they Asian and they white as a motherfucker. I don't know what they is. They got surgeries to make their eyes Chinese and shit. I look more Chinese than that motherfucker right now. Wait till I finish smoking this blunt. You know what I'm saying? I'ma look. Hey yo, Karma, I'ma look more Chinese than that nigga after I smoke this blunt. You hear me? You already know. Can't light it, don't fight it. We smoking like we joking. You dig? But yo, I look more Asian than that motherfucker after I smoke this blunt. Put me in that weirdo next to some Asian. They gonna be like, this nigga Chinese. Look at this nigga's eyes. You can't even see him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't tripping. Let me show you, man. Yo, Puto, check out. It's for good luck. I'm gonna take a rip for you. It's the good luck Elefante. You know what I'm saying? And for everybody out there who ain't been fucking kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? It's how we doing it. It's how we doing it. The Elefante. So I can see some people feel a connection to other cultures, nationality, but you can't change where you're from no matter what. I agree. Karma the baddest. Elephant color smoke. Ah, culo! Rogue Lily, how you doing? Yeah, every day is just getting worse and worse and worse, and it's some more new bullshit. Some more new bullshit to try to comprehend and take in and deal with. So I agree. It's every day some bullshit. So to get through the bullshit, we smoke on the magic elephant and tell everybody to kiss our ass. That's how we do. That's how we deal with the bullshit. Take a puff of the magic elefante and we tell them to kiss our ass. Oh, this is amazing. I love it. I love this elephant right here. It's amazing. It's amazing, the elefante. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, people. Do not go nowhere. Nice, nice. Enjoy your bubble bath. That's great. That's good to know you relaxing. You know, the times is hectic these days, so good to know everybody's chilling. Oh shit, the Nelly Cavellis. What up, the Nelly Cavellis? I'll be confused, niggas. You know, you changed the name on me and all that. So I'll be like, Strawberry, Strawberry. Oh, that's the Nelly Cavelli. Oh, strawberries. Shh, shut up. It's good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. We just discussing this fool right here. We discussing this fool right here. This fool right here says he's trans Asian and wants to continue to and wants to make everybody believe he or she is Asian. And I don't know what you're talking about, Karma the Baddest. You got to fill me in. What do you mean a CEO killed themselves in the morning? Please fill me in on that news. I didn't hear about that, but hold on, because it's hot as a motherfucker. Is it me? Or did it go from motherfucking winter to summer real quick? And did it go from needing my heat to the AC real fast? You know what I'm saying? Thank you, thank you. This was just a scrappy one, but we got them available. Olio pero vivo. We lit it. We got a bunch of designs. The stores open up. Things are in process. We got merchandise. We producing. We in production. So just slide in my DM. We got a bunch of designs. Let me know. Like I said, this one right here is one of the one of the damaged goods. As you see, you got the outline and stuff ain't right, but I'm still gonna throw it on because ain't nothing can go to waste. One man's trash is another man's treasure. You dig? So y'all let me know when y'all ready for these. We got it. Whatever you need, we got it. Whatever size. If you're tiny, if you're big, we got it. Yeah, let me know. I haven't seen that. What I was looking at also was like I said in the beginning, John Hopkins, the child sex abuse censor, hires Professor 34 who was forced to resign from Virginia school for defending pedophiles as minor attracted persons. What the fuck is this world coming to? So these people want to convince, right? Where's MS? If you don't mind me asking, I'm sorry. Sorry to not know, but I'd rather ask than to act like I know. MS, where is that? Minnesota. What does MS stand for? Where I'm at, I'm in Massachusetts, and it's been cold. It's been cold, and the last 2 days it just heated up, and I am not complaining. I've had a long winter, and I'm tired of the cold, so I'm definitely not complaining. But it is a little stuffy in here. You know what I'm saying? But so they want to convince people who want to fuck little kids that they're just minor attracted people. So they're trying to downgrade what a pedophile is. Am I understanding this like correctly? And then they got fired from a school in Virginia, and then another place picked them up so they can teach their views. Where does this sit right with anybody? You know what I'm saying? Where does this sit right? Mississippi, the good old Mississippi. Wow, Mississippi. Not too many can spell old Mississippi. Okay, that's good to know because I really didn't know what MS meant. So look at that, people. You learn something new every day. Every day you can learn something new for you. Okay, every day. So we learned that MS stands for old, good old Mississippi. Definitely disgusting, Carmen the baddest. I agree with you, and definitely poor kids. Um, poor kids, but poor these adults that they have these mental health issues and they want to push these ideas and ideology, however you want to pronounce that, on people that ain't got nothing to do with them. They're not their children. I feel like if these type of people want to have children and teach their children those values and morals that they believe in, then cool. By all means, you have the right to do that with your own little creation and your little experimental children. And you can do that with the children that you have. You know what I'm saying? Biologically, at that. Not that you're going to adopt somebody else's kid and then fuck them up with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to do that, cool. Have your own kid. Teach your own kid that stupid shit. Have your own kid like a little freaking weirdo out here. But leave everybody else's kids alone. You know what I'm saying? Rogue Lily says pedophiles and rapists should be castrated. I agree. The saddest part is that these rapists and these pedophiles are the ones getting off. There's people who shouldn't be in jail for certain crimes, and these pedophiles and rapists are the ones getting off. Like, we see it every day. We're seeing it every day. What about the guy who raped the 40-year-old woman in the elevator? You know what I'm saying? He was just arrested 2 to 3 weeks ago on a different sex crime. What is that man doing in the streets again? I think, apart from the trauma that this person received, 40 years old, that's my age. That's a person who's my age, still young. It doesn't even matter your age. You're being violated. You're being raped. I think this person should sue the city for their incompetence of releasing this criminal and now him being on the loose and being able to cause this harm to her. You know what I'm saying? I think she needs to also sue the city. On top of that man going to jail or whatever the case is. It's ridiculous. Like, they're just letting these guys loose. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just letting them go. It doesn't matter. Oh, you fuck little kids, you're free. You want to rape somebody, you're free. You knock somebody on the head and try to take the pussy, free. You sold the little drugs, jail. You did a little shoplifting, jail. You jaywalk, jail. You sold the mango in the train station, jail. You shot some shit up, free. Come on. They want to go and arrest all these rappers. You know what I'm saying? They want to go and arrest all these rappers with false charges and all this bullshit, but yet they want to let all these pedophiles free, all these rapists free. On top of that, these rapists and pedophiles live the best lives in them jails. They get special treatment. Nobody can fuck with them. They go to a special ward. They go to a special PC. They like in the best club ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. It's a crazy thing. You would think like, ooh, they going to jail. Yeah, they're gonna be fucked in jail. They're gonna be screwed. Nope. Nope. They go to the best housing. They work the best jobs. They inside the jail. They pretty much run the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a crazy situation. Those people, you think when they being punished, they not. They living their best lives in there. Especially if they gay. If they gay and they like men, they living their best lives in there. They got all the men they need, all the extra pedophile motherfuckers just like them, or sick in the head motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They fucking in the bathrooms. They having relationships with each other in these prisons. You know what I'm saying? He said that they basically let dangerous people go every day because of paper. It's a fact. Yo, Dulce, mommy, what up, though? What's happening? What's happening? One more, please. It's sad, man. It's a sad thing what they doing, man. I was having a talk yesterday. It's like what they doing is like they just destroying America from the inside out. They know from the outside in they couldn't destroy it, so they destroying it from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? This has become the American nightmare. This has definitely become the American nightmare, people. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get this blunt together. And then we lit it. There we go. These backwoods suck. Listen, bro, I smoke a little bit of everything, though. You know what I'm saying? I smoke a little bit of everything. I smoke the Elefante. You know what I'm saying? Smoke the Elefante. Give my ass to kiss. It's all peace and love. You know what I'm saying? I might smoke a cone. You know what I'm saying? I might smoke a backwood. You know what I mean? I might smoke a rap. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. You know what I'm saying? Depends how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I might hit old Elefante and give you my ass to kiss. I might just hit a backwood, little cigarello rapo, or I might just fill up a nice cone. Just depends my mood, how I feel, and how I'm vibing. You know what I'm saying? Might just do them all. Fuck it. You think? I might just do them all. Fuck it. One by one. One by one. Nah, I don't die, man. Once in the blue, when it's available, you know what I'm saying? When it's available, you know what I'm saying? But it's not something that I'm going out my way to buy and go get dabs and all the wax and all the shatter and all that blah blah. I'm still a blunt guy. But I think that was interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like those little topics going on is interesting. I think uh the world is shitty right now. There's no other way to put it. The world is at a shitty state of mind. Um, what I was talking about the other day was, you know, we're living right now in the Great Depression. We're living in the Great Depression of 2022. You know what I'm saying? And if you look at it, we truly are living in the Great Depression. Yeah, definitely once in a blue thing. You know what I'm saying? But right now, man, we living in the Great Depression of 2022. There's people who's killing themselves because they feel that they cannot afford to live. Okay, there's people killing themselves. Look at the people going into stores, robbing things blatantly. Look at the people shooting blatantly. Look at just everything that's happening. You know what I'm saying? Like we're in the Great Depression. This is 1931 in 2022. You know what I'm saying? Or 1933, whatever the fuck it was, the Great Depression. This is it. 2022. We got people committing suicide. We got right now Canada, right? Right now Canada is they're offering medical suicide for people who don't want to live no more. Guess who's the majority of people who don't want to live anymore? The people living in poverty, the people who can't afford to live, the people who's tired of struggling every day, struggling, living the rat race, running. People are just tired of this system, you know what I'm saying? Of continuously running this rat race that never ends. And the ones who suffer the most are the people in poverty. You know what I'm saying? Those are and not saying that people with money don't want to kill themselves and they're all happy, because a lot of that people with money are some of the saddest people in some cases, you know what I'm saying? But a large majority of people who feel like they don't want to live because they can't afford to live are people who can't afford to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy right now. How is Canada offering medical suicide? We living in a fucking crazy world. We living in a fucking movie. I tell you. Pretty much you have to fill in a form and get accepted. Whatever fucking reason you give has to be good enough, and they will medically euthanize you. You know what I'm saying? Like a dog. They put you to sleep. They inject your ass and whoop, you ain't waking up. It's over. You out of here. You're gone. Like, who would think that these are the things they're accepting? You know what I'm saying? Look at the big bullshit with the abortions. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that's big as fuck right now. You know, they want to. You know, it's a secret war. You know what I'm saying? We got people trying to depopulate, right? And then you got the other side trying to stop abortion so we can repopulate. You know what I'm saying? There's a secret war of some people want to depopulate the earth, some people want to repopulate the earth. And there's a lot of aspects, you know what I'm saying, that comes into play with that abortion shit and all that, but it all comes together in the weirdness that we living in these days. You know what I'm saying? More ones, please. Said that's crazy. I ain't know about this shit. She said, I'm so blessed to live in the country with many acres fenced in with all my animals. I have horses to ride when you can't get gas. I have horses to ride when you can't get gas, a garden to feed myself, and neighbors with cattle when we can highly. What? I didn't understand the last part, but that is a beautiful thing. That is the American dream. You know what I'm saying? To have land like that, to have acres, to be comfortable in that way, where if you don't want to go to supermarket, you can grow your own shit. If you need to travel and you don't need gas, ride like a cowgirl. You know what I'm saying? That is a beautiful thing, but not everyone is fortunate. Not everyone is fortunate to have that luxury. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, it sucks for a large majority of Americans. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a small percentage that have that luxury. You know what I'm saying? Which is how they have us in a bind the way they have us. Because guess what? A lot of people, if they can't go to the corner bodega or to one of these chains, Walmart or wherever it is, to buy their food, guess what? They're going nuts. They don't know what to do with themselves. Just like the people in the ghetto, just like some rich people who are like super high class, if their cable gets cut off, they might kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's so many aspects of this. Said just like the guy in my area, he killed what? He killed his girlfriend and shot the neighbor. Thankfully, the neighbor is alive. After 2 days of searching for the guy, they found him in his car. He shot himself in the head. People are tired. People are tired. People are exhausted spiritually. We're not meant to live in this type of rat race. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, Rogue Lily is fortunate to have these conveniences, right? And that is a blessing for her. But the majority of Americans don't have that convenience. You know what I'm saying? There's a small percentage. And that is the way they keep us controlled. You know what I'm saying? Through the food, through the water, through divide and conquer. You know what I'm saying? Food and war. That's the way they keep us divided. That is why they're destroying these big food production farms and companies and things like that. They're setting them ablaze. It's crazy. They know what they're doing. It's all strategically, and they just want the animals to go more crazy and more crazy. If you put a whole bunch of dogs in a room, right? If you put a whole bunch of dogs in a room and there's only one plate of food and that's all they have for a week, these dogs could have been the best of friends. But by the end of that week and the end of that last kibble, these dogs gonna kill each other. You know what I'm saying? Same concept with us. By the time by the time we know it, we gonna take each other out. The mental health, the craziness, the food shortages. People feel they can't feed their kids, they can't feed their families. That's a mental anguish. You know what I'm saying? That's a mental health issue in itself. Rick Flame says it's all for control. Karma the baddest says I'm tired too, so I get it. Rogue Lily says people need to be stronger and fight back. I agree, Rogue Lily. We do need to be stronger. We do need to be stronger. I agree. I'm with you 100%. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. We can do it. I'm 100% with you on that. We need to be stronger as a people, mentally, physically. We need to let our nuts hang. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the only way I can think of saying it. We need to let our nuts hang. You know what I'm saying? And really stand for shit. Stop being so easily manipulated. You know what I'm saying? They use the easiest things to manipulate us. It's sad the way they divide and conquer us with the most simplest things. Carmen the baddest said, baby formula shortage too. There's too much going on at once. I agree. Look, the formula shortage, while Biden is sending formula to the illegal immigrants from Ukraine that's coming over here. So it's definitely way too much, man. The people are tired. The human race is, we are, and I can speak for myself as well as I can bet millions of people, we're fucking tired. Even the people who got it are fucking tired. You know what I'm saying? Even the people who got it are tired, which is why it's not even a case of having money or not money. It's the point of being mentally drained from this world. It's sad. It's sad where we at. Simple as that. It's a sad place where we at as a as humanity. You know what I'm saying? And it's not everywhere. It's sad how America has America. How or America has the Americans or whoever is controlling this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad fucking thing. It's super sad. Like it truly is. It's super sad because you know what? The truth is this. The truth is this. And I can bet there's someone on here that can vouch for what I'm saying. If you go out the country, there's none of this stress. You see the poorest people happier than the richest motherfuckers in the world. You know what I'm saying? And that is a fact. I'm not saying they don't have their own struggles and their own cons of where they live at and their own injustices. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of places that you go into the world and these people are not living in this continuous rat race. There's places that you can live financially with $2,000 for 4 months and feed your family of 5, 6 with 2,000 American dollars. You know what I'm saying? And even their money, even if they're poor in their country, they're still not going as crazy in the rat race. You know what I'm saying? But with us, is gotta pay the cable, gotta pay the bills, gotta pay the rent, gotta do this, gotta get this, gotta do that. Boom, gotta that, gotta this, gotta that, gotta that, gotta this, gotta this. By the time you hit a certain age, you just don't want to do none of that shit. Karma the baddest says we need the help too. I agree. I agree. And you know, the thing is that right now we're in a position where we gotta help ourselves, and that's the problem that we're not doing. You know what I'm saying? We're not helping ourselves. That's part of the biggest problem. You know what I'm saying? Like like I said, I was having this conversation, and it's like, okay, we're all tired, right? Shush. But what if we overthrow the government? Right? Shush. Jingo. Like we're all tired of the situation. Yo, shut up. But I'm gonna jump a little bit with it, right? We love America. Let's clarify that, right? We're not anti-America. You know what I'm saying? We don't need them putting us on a watch list and things like that, thinking we trying to overthrow the government. But let's say, right, hypothetically speaking, right, we overthrow the government. Then what? Where do we go from there? Because guess what? There's going to be a bunch of small governing parties throughout America if that was to happen, right? If we was to overthrow the government, there's going to be a bunch of small governing parties that's going to start to govern and take a rule. You know what I'm saying? Of the less fortunate or whoever can be controlling in that situation. So if we overthrow the government, one that's part of the thing that's going to happen, right? And I say, what do we do from there? Because look at how things are now that the government is in shambles, right? The government is in shambles, right? And they focusing on everything that they shouldn't be focusing on, right? Look at the rapes. Look at the people shooting. Look at the people looting. Look at the people just doing whatever they can to survive. What's going to happen if we do overthrow the government and we have zero structure? Zero structure. Will it be a zoo or will we be able to figure it out and contain ourselves and live normally without no one controlling us and us just being able to do whatever the fuck we want to do? That's a tough question. Like, do we want the government or do we don't want the government? But it's like, do we need the government or do we not need the government? You know what I'm saying? It's tough. It's tough. Hey.
because I just had an issue at CVS and I told the lady to come in and a cop was right there and he came over and my ID came back with no warrants and shit. But the car is under suspension as of 12:01 a.m. Thursday night. So now everywhere we drive, we see a fucking clock. I just wondered if you could maybe come to the house.
All right, give me like half hour.
All right. Right.
Sorry, people. But like I was saying, right? So do we need the government or do we not need the government? You know what I'm saying? It's a tough situation, and I get why a lot of people will be scared. You know what I'm saying? I get why a lot of people would be scared. Look where we at now that the government is less controlling, less controlling, but more tyrannical, which it sounds weird, but it is. And look how crazy the people are. You dig? So it's like, what do we do? We in a shitty situation when you really fucking look at it. You know what I'm saying? When you really look at it, we're in a shitty situation. Look, I'm gonna let off on this government shit because I don't want them to block my motherfucking my account. You know what I'm saying? Every time I get on this, they want to block my account. They want to do all type of craziness. So I'm a fall back on talking about it. It says men have better sex with emotionally unstable women. Huh? What's your thoughts on that? Men have better sex with emotionally unstable women. That's a tough one right there. We're gonna have to talk about that one tomorrow. Make sure you guys stay tuned. And we're gonna get into that more. We're gonna have some sex talk tomorrow, Saturday. Have some sex talk. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have some little views I want to touch on. So definitely tomorrow we got some sex talk and some questions. Maybe a couple females, a couple guys can provide some answers or some insight. You know what I'm saying? That'll be good. But as of right now, it's been great. It's been fun. I appreciate everybody who tunes in and people who watch in their own time. Make sure to go check my YouTube out. If you like the shirts, like I said, this was just a rough draft. As you see, it's not lined up right. It's not none of that. This is just a rough copy. Practice, one of the practice joints. But if you like the designs and things like that, slide in the DM. We'll make it happen. We'll ship it right out. Especially you trying to get ready for the Puerto Rican festivities and all that. Make sure you holler at me, but make sure to go on the YouTube, like, subscribe, share, all that blah blah. To the filthiest podcast there is. And with that being said, it is I, your guy, the filthy animal for the topics where we talk all trash. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Peace.